Wide market. They're off and they're racing. Patchy kind of a start. Classic Impact and West Coast Express beaten for speed. First to get out of the gates is Leading Taddy, and that's exactly what it's going to do at the end of 200. Leading Taddy takes up that roll from Sabino, Queen Sacrifice. Then further back, settling down, running fourth is ZORBRIST. A further 2 lengths, Vomo Island. Tussle Crown trying to push up near the rail. Just Leroy outside of those at the 900, leaving the back. Then Classic Impact, followed by Dark Mist, and well back to Princess in Red. Last of all, West Coast Express. 800 from home, out onto the side they head. The leader is the Melee Train Galloper, Leading Taddy by a length. Sabino second. Third down on the inside is Queen Sacrifice. The 3-year-old ZORBRIST is getting a nice run with 600 left to go. Then Vomo Island hooking out 3 wide, being urged along. Tussle Crown saves ground near the rail. Just Leroy's been right off the course. Further back in the field, coming to the turn, Dark Mist. Back there with it as well. Princess in Red, Classic Impact and West Coast Express, but balancing up now, and they go by the 370. Leading Taddy about to be joined by ZORBRIST. ZORBRIST had reached the lead. Back on the inside, Queen Sacrifice battles away. Tussle Crown further back. West Coast Express runs on. Princess in Red, but ZORBRIST has a handy lead with about 75 to go, and ZORBRIST is coming away from them. ZORBRIST goes home to win it by 2.5 to 3. West Coast Express from last. Third, I thought it might have been Tussle Crown from Dark Mist, squeezing up near the rail, and also close handy there is Queen Sacrifice, then Princess in Red, Vomo Island, and a gap to the tiring Leading Taddy, Classic Impact, Just Leroy compounding, and last home is Sabino. ZORBRIST number 5, Brad Parnham, the Nostradamus 3-year-old. Cleared out down past the 200 mark. Brad ensured, though, that he kept his mind well and truly on the task at hand and rode him through to the post. Although he had that good margin, running on from well back West Coast Express and also Tussle Crown, who battled, but they were beaten a considerable margin. 3.5 in favour of the winner. Fourth might be Dark Mist on the inside of Queen Sacrifice, then Princess in Red. ZORBRIST, a Nostradamus gelding from Route 88. Trained by Neville Parnham for Marco Pierluigi, T. Harvey, D. Cook, RJ Byrne, C. Boscovich, AJ Silvestro, A. Riccardi, and DC Di Asenio, M. Pereira, E. Scalacci, and Mrs. S.J. Parnham, N.J. Mitchell, T. Bycroft, M.D. Bellini, J. Silvestro, J. Cosmano, and M. Contenvali. There's a fair European flavour to the ownership, along with M. Agostino and S. Mitchell, Ms. J. Newman. Brad Parnham there aboard that winner, its second victory in 10, and scores here from West Coast Express. Good job to make up ground from well back. Jordan Turner for the Gangemi team by Per Canto, and third will be Tussle Crown by Machino, trained by Brett Pope and ridden by Troy Turner. After the Arroyo handicap, ZORBRIST clearing out, winning by a margin. Further details coming up. Race 5, the Paringa handicap, 1200 metres, comes the next at 3:40. It's 1:25.11 the time. They've run home in 36.74 and 3 1/4 by a half a length, those margins. Impressive win by ZORBRIST, who's a 3-year-old that is putting it all together, but that was as good as we've seen him this afternoon. Locke?
Thanks, Darren. Yes, Neville Parnham and I just having a little discussion off air that he did most things right today, and we've seen the true ZORBRIST here today. Neville, congratulations on the win. Is he slowly but surely putting it all together?
Look, he is, but he's, yeah, we did a bit of a manoeuvre with him. We sent him off up to Kalgoorlie for a bit of a road trip to try and sort of settle him down a little bit, because he was a bit of a handful first up for Brad, and he didn't want to ride him again after that day. But all Brad's mates are in the horse, and yeah, he's a bit of a handful, but we'll put up with him if he shows that sort of ability.
So take us behind the scenes. What can a trip up to Kalgoorlie do for a horse like him, and has it had the desired effect since?
Oh, definitely. You know, like, I mean, he's still a little bit highly strung, but he's definitely settled a lot. He was actually pretty good up in Kalgoorlie, and he won by a big space, and as probably expected to. But I think he does have some talent, the horse, and I think you know, he's going to win more than a few races. So hopefully with time, he'll work it all out. He's been laying out in his races and been a bit annoying, but probably cost himself a couple of races this prep in doing so, and last prep. But you know, he wasn't too bad today. He laid out a bit late, but Brad had a pretty easy time of it considering his first up ride. Yeah.
Another horse who has been a work in progress from afar, Neville, is Across Generations. Can he return for his second win of the campaign in the next?
Oh, look, I think he'll be better than he was last start. I was a bit disappointed with him, but we just tweaked a few things, and I think we'll see a better version of him today.
Well done here, and good luck in the next.
Thank you.
There's Neville Parnham, and here's Brad.
Bradley Parnham joins us now. ZORBRIST, glass half full approach would be work in progress. Glass half empty would be what a pest.
Yeah, he has been a pest his whole life, really. And you know, when he came back this prep, I was hoping he would have settled down. But for his first, for his trials in his first run, he was an absolute nightmare to deal with. But look, I will say in his last 2 runs, his manners pre-race have been a lot better, which has probably given him a better chance to actually finish off the race. I feel like he should have won last start, and he probably threw it away. But today he had another nice run, and he actually showed his ability today. So it was good to get another win on him. But yeah, hopefully he can just continue to improve.
Sounds like it's basically educational experiences for him. That trip to Cal, being able to put a field away today. Hopefully they're all good things for him.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, you know, probably when he first started racing, we didn't think we'd end up in Cal to win a maiden, but you know, it was good for him to have that experience of being on a float for so long, and I think he's slowly getting there. And you know, if he can finally put it all together one day, I think he'll probably be a competitive horse on a Saturday, but he has to do things right.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
There's Brad Parnham. He continues his wonderful recent form in the saddle, and he combines with Neville Parnham and ZORBRIST to take out the first leg of the quaddie here at Belmont Park.